In continuation, following is a review of the whole tone scale for both hands. The notes forming the augmented triad are found in this scale, which is a multi-key scale. Therefore, it is only necessary to transpose from C those scales starting on D, B, and C sharp. Practice in the same routine as on the previous scales. However, to save time in demonstrating, I will play non-legato only. The whole tone scale. Note, it is well known that on the stradella system, the fingering shown for a scale is used for that same scale in all the other keys. It only remains to start on the right key note with the same starting finger. Therefore, it would not be improper to suggest that in scales of a highly chromatic nature, the left hand be studied separately at first until the fingering pattern is learned and memorized by rote. This can then be borne in mind when combining with the right hand and reviewing all keys. The most difficult scale for a mental grasp in the left hand is the diminished seventh chord scale, so called since the notes forming this chord are contained in this scale. And this is also a multi-key scale, since the interval of a whole tone alternates with a semitone consistently. Now on the right hand, here is how it sounds and done. One easy approach for combining both hands in this scale is as follows. First, review the diminished seventh chord notes based on the starting note of the scale as a broken chord bass solo with its logical fingering. For instance, starting on C, the bass notes and fingers would be C, third finger, E flat, fifth finger, F sharp, second finger, counterbass, and A, fourth finger, counterbass. Review also playing the four notes as a solid chord in the bass buttons. And learn all of this by rote. Solid chord. First, the arpeggio notes. Second, play the entire scale in the left hand with the chord notes as anchor points in mind. Third, in combining with the scale notes in the right hand, play the chord notes in the basses when they coincide with those notes in the right hand, which, after starting, will be on every other note. Fourth, playing the full scale on the left hand along with the right hand should be facilitated by remembering the chord notes as anchor points while bringing in the remaining scale notes. Use the most convenient fingering for these, but do not change the fingers for the chord notes. Remember the rote. It is only necessary to practice this scale starting on C, on C sharp, and on D. The whole tone and diminished seventh chord scales are often used in the art of improvisation.